Welcome to a gay collab. You're toast. Okay, this week we're doing videos in support of Project Toasty, and you've seen the other guys' videos, but what I don't know if everybody got from those videos is what Project Toasty was. Project Toasty was meant to foster acceptance, growth, and self-love through self-expression. And we here at Gay Collab think that that's a pretty awesome idea. So we wanted to say to everybody, here we are through our stuff, basically. So this week's project with Project Toasty was to pick 15 things from your room that could describe you. And well, I don't have just a room, I have a house. So just like Blair, I had to pull some things from all over the place. So if somebody didn't know me and had to get an idea of who I was from my stuff, hopefully this would do it. We're starting over here. This obviously is a person who's responsible for cleaning the home. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I knew you were going to have something to say about that. We've got a diaper because I change about 1 million diapers a year. My iPod because I'm very, very serious about my music. The screwdriver because I'm usually the person who takes care of the technical issues around here.
Oh, I thought you were going to say you're the one who does the screwing around here, but I'm glad you didn't.
Our camera, because I don't think anything typifies our YouTube work more than that little camera that's been with us since day one.
And that's the camera we did all of our videos with,
yep.
Most of them.
Yep. My cocktail glass, because it's one of my favorite things.
I definitely relate Brian to cocktails.
I do most of the cooking here in the house too with my handy dandy Darth spatula.
There's a whole lot of Star Wars stuff over here.
Yeah. My super awesome Master Replicas lightsaber, which actually
is very cool.
Lights up and makes sounds. And this R2, while it's another Star Wars item, is a toy, so it sort of typifies my collecting side. I know this is Star Trek, but it's the only box I have for an online game because I am a huge online gamer. And my computer mouse because I spend tons and tons and tons of time online.
More time with the computer than me.
And one of my favorite Star Wars novels, because I'm also a pretty avid reader, and my favorite books of all time to read are Star Wars books. Mm-hmm. And this, which is a bit more symbolic, this was our photo book from the year that we adopted Daniel, and it sort of completed our family. And it's sort of the most important symbol of all because it's got my family in it, and that's the most important thing to me. So, and the last item which I skipped over, the infamous Star Wars undies.
I like those.
Because that's my geeky side. So those are my 15 items. Now, we encourage all of you to make your videos. Pick 15 things out of your room or your home that typify you and help support Project Toasty. And remember that the reason why we do this is to help not only LGBT kids, but really everybody to learn to come to accept themselves by expressing their creativity and sharing who they are. So, with that said, let's move on to question time. Okay, so this week's question comes from Blair, who asks what our favorite musical instrument is. And just like Paul, I have to say my favorite is the sax. There is nothing sexier than the sax, and it is my favorite musical instrument in the entire world. A couple of drinks and some smoky sax and, well, bad things happen. So our second question was what we look like in our swimwear, which I thought was kind of a naughty and somewhat private question, don't you think? But, well, what the hell, I've showed everything else. Here we go! Wah wah! Yes, this is my swimwear. Little Victorian area, don't you think?
Yeah, not too sexy.
You thought you were going to see me in my swimwear. Na, 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 na. Hey everybody, for comment time I wanted to thank everybody for their concern about my dad. He's doing much better. He was in the VA hospital for about 5 days, and it turns out he did have what they called mini strokes, which I don't know about you, but any strokes at all are not fun. But he's home, and he's doing really well, and I wanted to say thank you to everybody who expressed your concern, and we'll see you next week.